Hello, everyone, and welcome to what is a history of the Cybermen in Doctor Who video, seeing as the Cybermen are returning to Doctor Who for the Series 12 finale. So I'd like to get started with a history of the Cybermen and when they first appeared in the TV show. All information from this video will be available to you in the description via a Wikipedia page, as well as a lot of personal input into the redesigns and the various different origins of the Tin Metal Men. Let me see. So the Wikipedia page states that Cybermen are a fictional race of cyborgs who are among the most persistent enemies the Doctor in the British science fiction television program Doctor Who. Within the context of the series, the Cybermen are a species of emotionless, space-faring cyborgs who convert human beings or other similar species to join and populate their ranks. First appearing in 1966, the Cybermen were created by Dr. Kit Pedler, the unofficial scientific advisor to the show. The story editor, Jerry Davies. First appearance was in The 10th Planet, 1966. Their home planet is Mondas Telos, parallel Earth, and then the type of monster they are cyborgs. The Cybermen have seen many redesigns and costume changes over Doctor Who's long run, as well as a number of varying origin stories. In their first appearance, The 10th Planet, they are humans from Earth's nearly identical twin planet of Mondas, who upgraded themselves into cyborgs in a bid for self-preservation. 40 years later, the two-part story Rise of the Cybermen and the Age of Steel, 2006, depicted the Cybermen as a business corporation's invention on a parallel universe version of Earth. Doctor Who audio dramas, novels and comic books have also elaborated on existing origin stories or presented alternatives. The 2017 episode The Doctor Falls explains the different origins of parallel evolution due to the inevitability of humans and human-like species attempting to upgrade themselves through technology. This perspective resolves continuity differences in the Cybermen's history. A mainstay of Doctor Who since the 1960s, the Cybermen have also appeared in related programs and spin-off media, including novels, audiobooks, comic books, and video games. Cybermen stories were produced in officially licensed Doctor Who products between 1989 and 2005, when the TV show was off the air, with writers either filling historical gaps or depicting new encounters between them and the Doctor. The species also appeared in the Doctor Who TV spin-off Torchwood, appearing in the 4th episode Cyberwoman, which aired in 2006. Let's go on to appearances. So the classic series, which aired from 1963 to 89, finishing with the Doctor Who TV movie. The 10th Planet serial explains millions of years ago how Earth had a twin planet known as Mondas that was knocked out of the solar orbit and drifted into deep space. The Mondasians, already far in advance of Earth's technology and fearful for their race's survival, replaced most of their bodies with cybernetic parts, having eventually removed all emotion from their brains to maintain their sanity. The natives installed a drive propulsion system to pilot the planet itself through space. As the original race was limited in numbers and were continually being depleted, the Mondasians, now Cybermen, became a race of conquerors who reproduced by forcibly changing other organic beings into Cybermen. The first Doctor, William Hartnell, opposes these Cybermen when they attempt to drain the Earth's energy to make way for Mondas, for Mondas's return to the solar system. In this encounter, Mondas absorbs too much energy from Earth, destroying it and all Cybermen on Earth. The adventure takes its physical toll on the Doctor, forcing him to regenerate for the first time, becoming the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton. The Cybermen next appeared in the Moon Base in 1967, opposite the second Doctor in 2070. The Cybermen attempt to remotely destroy the Earth by affecting its weather patterns with a device called the gravitron. However, the gravitron is used against them, hurling them into space. Later in this television season, the tomb of the Cybermen saw a 25th century human expedition discovery sarcophagi containing hibernating Cybermen on the planet Telos, where the creatures arise and attack. This episode introduced the Cybermats, small mechanical scouts used by the Cybermen, as well as the cyber controller in the following season in the Wheel in Space. The Doctor and his crew face off against the Cybermen, and on a maroon Earth space station in the 21st century. This episode introduces the Cyber Planner, an immobile unit which directs the Cybermen. The Cybermen plan to take over the space station, which after the fleet will invade Earth. The Doctor uses an X-ray laser to destroy the Cybermen. Just on the whole Cybermat thing, it was mentioned there in the whole history of it. They were also seen in 2011's episode of Doctor Who in the revived series called Closing Time, where again they were described as little mechanical mice things that kind of work as their henchmen for them. It was most clearly seen in Series 6, which aired in 2011 of the revived series, where they work together with the Cybermen to kind of take control of the Doctor and almost take over the Earth, but unfortunately that didn't happen, and their plan was foiled when the Doctor found out that they were draining the Earth's energy to fuel their own ship. Let me see. Doctor Who was revived after a long hiatus by new showrunner Russell T Davies in 2005. By then, the development of CGI let scriptwriters include a large number of Cybermen or Daleks in stories. In the first series of the revived program, the Cybermen do not appear, except for the inactive head of one, which is seen in a private museum of alien artifacts on Earth in the episode Dalek. For Series 2 in 2006, Cybermen were reintroduced with a new origin story set in a parallel universe in The Rise of the Cybermen and The Age of Steel. Two-part story by the 10th Doctor, David Tennant, and his companions Rose Tyler and Mickey Smith. Crash land in a parallel London where the Cybermen are being created on modern-day Earth. The Cybermen are created by the owner of the Cybus Industries, the dying tarnishment mad scientist John Lumick. Lumick's Cybermen successfully convert much of the world's population by placing their human brains into robotic shells. The Doctor and his friends free London from their control. A human resistance group, the Preachers, then set about to clean up the remainder of the Lumick's factories around the world. The Cybermen reappear in the 2006 two-part story, An Army of Ghosts and Doomsday, exploiting a breach between the universe. This breach is caused by a transportation device belonging to the Daleks, who reveal themselves and trigger all war between the two species. The Doctor ultimately reopens the breach, causing the Cybermen, and I think that's about does it for the history of the Cybermen. My video on revised review of Praxeus, also known as a follow-up of Praxeus, will be making its way to your YouTube screens very, very shortly. So stick around for that and subscribe for more videos like this. Don't forget to like the video, share the video on social platforms, and of course, have a lovely, lovely day. I'll see you again very soon for another video very similar to this one. Bye bye for now.